All right, so I want to do a brief update on that story out in the Fort Worth part of Texas involving the little 5-year-old girl and deceased rapper G Money Lil Ronnie, aka the best gambler in Texas. Now, I'm gonna play a couple of clips that just surfaced like a day ago, and one of them is very, very disturbing. It's the mother of the young girl who was killed and the baby mom of Lil Ronnie. You know, they had the little 5-year-old girl together. I don't know much about her, but as you will see in the video that you're gonna watch, she's very, very hood. She say she grieve a little bit different, but some of y'all may have seen it, some of y'all may have not seen it. And I typically don't cover stories back to back like that, but it's just so disturbing and just mind boggling how far gone some of us are. And that's why I said in my last video that we need to ban rap music for at least 10 years. Just do a hard cancellation of it for 10 years. Start going back to other genres like R&B, jazz, because black folks, we invented probably half the genres of music that exist today. You know, rock and roll, gospel, reggae. It's so many different genres that we've been a part of and that we still are a part of. But and like I said, it's not all rap. It's not all rap. It's a combination of the rap and the culture behind it. It's really the culture, and the degeneracy is just through the roof. And I want to address one more thing. There was a person in my comment section, and the comment's still there. I don't delete comments. The only time I'm going to delete your comment or block you is if you are a troller. Like if you keep on saying the same thing over and over, or you just trying to annoy me, I'm going to block you. I'm going to delete your comment because I don't have time for trolls. But if you disagree with me, or if you're not on the same page as me, I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to delete you because I believe in free speech. I believe in people having the right to disagree with each other. I guess a brother from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, he said, you don't know what you're talking about. Folks be beefing back and forth between Dallas and Fort Worth all the time. They die out here all the time. It's dangerous as F out here. And I'm just like, bro, let me tell you something. I don't have to be from Dallas-Fort Worth to know how y'all get down out there because I know black folks. I'm from one of the blackest states in the nation. Georgia is the third blackest state by population after Texas and Florida. We got the third largest black population. I can't tell you how many young black men I know that lost their life due to other young black men. Okay? It's the same thing, different zip code, different accent. The same thing that go on in your city, go on in my city, that go on in everybody else's city, bro. So I don't need to be from Fort Worth, Texas to know how y'all get down out there. I got people in Houston. I ain't never been to Dallas-Fort Worth, but I'm coming. I'm coming out there this year, later on this year. I'll be out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I just want to see it for myself. I always wanted to go to Dallas. But yeah, bro, I done been to Memphis. I got people in Memphis, Birmingham, Jackson, Mississippi. I ain't been to Jackson, Mississippi, but I've been to Mississippi. Just not Jackson. I'm just naming all the cities where this type of behavior is the norm. Cleveland, Indianapolis, been there too. Detroit. You see what I'm saying? We know how to, even some of the small cities, Montgomery, Mobile, Alabama. What's another one? Newark, New Jersey, right? It don't matter where you go, bro. Gary, Indiana, the small cities, the big cities. It don't matter where you go, bro. You can get it. It's violent. Anywhere there's a lot of young black males in the hood, it's going to be a lot of violence, bro. And it's sad. It's sad that we got to keep making these videos. And it ain't nothing to brag about that your city more violent than the next city. But anyway, man, let me stay focused real quick. I just want to give y'all a little bit of context before I play this first clip. This first clip is from the girlfriend of one of the killers named Adonis Robinson. She all spazzing out, talking about she think it's effed up that they killed a kid. She doing a whole lot of talking, and the young brother drove her car. The dude that took out, one of the dudes that took out running his daughter, he was driving her car, the little Kia Rio that they had on surveillance. And these young dummies did so much wrong. Like, I don't advocate for taking nobody's life unless it's through self-defense. Or if you get the death penalty. I believe they deserve the death penalty for what they did. But that's another conversation for another day. Let me say this right here. Y'all did this in broad daylight. Okay? They had them on surveillance when they got back to the apartments, throwing a whole bunch of evidence into a grassy field at the apartment complex. I mean, it was just so much they did wrong. One of the dummies left his ID in the car. Like, and then you got to understand, man, it's cameras everywhere these days. It's 2025, bro. It's cameras everywhere, bro. So these were some young, dumb, wannabe goons, wannabe thugs. And I'm pretty sure they got some gang connections because I think they both had tattoos on their face. A lot of folks that's in gangs got tattoos on their face. Not everybody with face tattoos is in the gang, but a lot are, especially young black males. It is what it is. So without further ado, I'm going to let this first clip play. This is Kiandra Johnson, the girlfriend of one of the shooters.
The whole situation was fucking stupid. The car wash, it was stupid. They didn't have to do that shit. The fuck? But if the mama want to know what happened and what the fuck I know, I'm willing to tell her. Because she deserved that. That mama know. I'm glad the fuck. Bitch, you know how I am with kids. I would never hurt no fucking kid, bro. I would never agree with nobody hurting no fucking kid, bro. Like, are you cool? You know that. Like, you know that shit. So for you to bash me like that, you to do the game like that, my mama, you trifling in a hoe, bro. Because anybody know me, bro. I've never harmed a kid a day in my life, bro. I've never did nothing to no kids, bro. I don't agree with that nigga killing no kids. I asked him, how the fuck could you do some shit like that? How the fuck can you sleep doing shit like that? What the fuck? I was mad about that shit. The fuck I know. Y'all bashing, so y'all got questions. Ask them motherfucking questions. Ask fucking questions, and my mama, I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck going on. Ask a question. On God, I will let you know. Y'all wanna know how the fuck, y'all wanna know how we got caught? I will gladly tell y'all. Shit, they put a track on my car. I went to jail too. The fuck? They interrogated me too like I was guilty. Because I had nothing to do with none of that. None of that. Nothing at all. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I didn't have nothing to do with that. But to the way everybody that's bashing me, nigga, fuck y'all. Because y'all don't know the truth. Y'all don't know the real. Because when the truth motherfucking come out that I had nothing to do with none of that shit, you all gonna be looking pissy. Looking dumb. Stupid, goofy bitches. Like y'all telling me to go to hell and shit. Bitch, I'm out. Y'all, everybody who said I wasn't gonna get out, bitch, I'm out.
All right, so that's the girlfriend, I guess you can say ex-girlfriend of Adonis Robinson, one of the killers. And she was arrested as well because she has been implicated as being the getaway driver because she met up with one of the shooters after they came back to the apartment complex. And he was driving another vehicle, like an SUV or something. And he told her to delete all the messages between each other. Something crazy had just happened or whatever. Y'all can go online and read all the articles about what happened after they did the killing of the young man and his daughter. And they got some more news clips that kind of describe everything. And like I said before, I was 100% accurate in my last video on what this was. This was a hit. This was not a robbery. This was not random. Okay? Now, like I said, I don't know all of Lil Ronnie's business as far as who he was beefing with. Like I said, I don't know that. I'm not going to speak on something I don't know. But I know a hit when I see one. There was no robbery. They wanted him dead. They chased him. He got out of his car and ran. I saw the video footage of him running away. And some people were saying, oh, he's a coward for leaving his daughter to die. They had two different people coming at them. One guy was on one side of the car and they just started dumping on that man in his car. And he was able to get out the car and he was running he might have got hit before he even started running away, and his adrenaline took him to another part of the parking lot, and they found him dead, laid down, slumped down on the ground. face down on the ground. They found him at the scene already. Him and his daughter were already deceased at the scene. So, and they say one guy had a handgun and one guy had a rifle. I don't know if he had a chopper. I don't know if he had a AR. I don't know what kind of rifle, but he had a rifle. That's all been verified. One had a handgun, one had a rifle. 2-on-1. They ambushed him. This was a perfect ambush. They followed him. So somebody knew where he was laying his head. Somebody knew where he was at. And this happened at 10:49, 10:50 in the morning, not even 11 o'clock Central Standard Time out there in Texas. So they came and got him in the morning at a car wash. And some of Ronnie's people had even told him to stay away from that car wash. But he went up there anyway. And I'm about to play the clip of the baby mom. Now, this was the part that was very, very disturbing. She said she's not tripping about her daughter being gone. He give him and taken away. I guess she's talking about God. God give him and God take him away. No, baby. God didn't take your baby. God didn't take your daughter. Pookie did. But I'm gonna shut my mouth and let y'all hear what she had to say. She's very hood. Some people say she's just grieving, and she got some females she with in the background. They taking shots. They probably smoking weed. I don't know what all they was doing besides, but they were drinking. Because I saw another video of them taking shots. And guess how she said she gonna bury her daughter? Just listen to what she said.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I grieve a little different, y'all. Y'all took my baby, but I'm not motherfucking tripping on that shit, bitch. Bitch, he give him and he take him. Bitch, we all gotta die around this bitch. I ain't fucked up about it. I fucked up about how she left around this bitch, but I ain't fucked up about it. Fuck you talking about, bitch. Cause y'all know, y'all wasn't fucking with my baby around this bitch. And she going out this bitch and style Gucci everything. Fuck you talking about. Yeah. Come on. Bitch. And her baby daddy gonna be proud of everything, nigga. Shout out to Petey. Fuck you talking about.
The Three Stooges.
Nigga, James Carroll, nigga, the tax man.
Okay, that was the baby mom and some other females. Like I said, they was taking shots on live. You heard her saying that her daughter going out in Gucci, and he gonna be buried in Prada. So I guess that's helping her cope with the loss of her baby daddy and her daughter. Beautiful little girl, innocent little girl. I don't know if the baby mom got additional kids besides her little girl. Her little girl's name was Armani, I believe. Armani, spelled R, Mani. So rest in peace to little Armani and the rapper Lil Ronnie once again. Like I said, she's clearly from the most hoodest part of Fort Worth, Texas. I don't know. She might be from the projects. She certainly sounds like it. She sounds like she is from the deepest, darkest hood of Fort Worth, Texas. Country accent and all. And I know people from Dallas that live here, and they talk just like that. So, a couple of comments I'm going to run by real quick. Somebody put, Gucci would be the last thing I worried about after my 5-year-old was unalived. Another person put, now I see why she was always with her daddy. Another person put, it hasn't hit her yet. This is a high-functioning trauma response, and understandably so. I would definitely be praying for her. And then another person put, I get what she's saying. The delivery is just ghetto. That's all. Yeah, I mean, you can be ghetto, but still show a different level of decorum when you lose your daughter. And a couple more comments real quick. Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. I'm not sure which stage of grief this is, but I am sad for that baby girl. Another person put, she is clearly talking to the murderers and the other side trying to stay strong. We all know she cried at night. My deepest condolences to the friends and family. Another person put, everybody grieves different. I'll give you that, but grieving, social media, and liquor don't mix. I 100% agree with that. And then the last one I'm going to read says, and the white man get paid after all of that. So, yeah, that's another accurate comment. The white man is going to get the money off the Gucci and the Prada that they're going to bury the baby daddy and the daughter in. And then I don't know what them girls was talking about, the Three Stooges. I guess that's some nickname they gave themselves or whatever. But, you know, some people do grieve a little bit different. I mean, alcohol and going live and all that might be taking her mind off of it. I'm not going to say anything to disparage the baby mom on a personal level, only because this is a very, very difficult time for the family. So, like I said, she might be doing all this to take her mind off of it. It's just very unorthodox for a lot of us, even if you're from the hood. You know, most black people either from the hood or know somebody within their family from the hood. And I'm from the hood. My family, most of my immediate family is from West Atlanta, which is one of the most dangerous parts of Atlanta. And man, look, I done seen plenty of people grieving over a loved one lost due to violence or something like that. And 90% of the time they crying, they hugging people, you know, the typical stuff that you see. And you know, like that one person in the comment section put, she probably does cry herself to sleep at night. I don't know. And just based on how hood she is, you know, she might have seen somebody get murdered in her face when she was young. She might be hard. Like, you got some females out there that's just hard like that because the hood will make you hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, one year I lost 3 people to you know, murder that I knew personally. And one night all 3 of them got murked by the same person. He doing life, but you know, that type of trauma that you experience when you young, and you know, it make you kind of numb, man. It make you kind of, you know, just shrug stuff off, you know. Like when I saw my brother get sentenced to prison, everybody in the courtroom all crying and boo-hooing. I didn't shed a tear. Not saying I'm not saying it didn't bother me, but I'm just numb to a lot of stuff. I done seen a lot. I done seen people die in my face, and I ain't talking about from no natural causes. You see what I'm saying? Like, life is real, man. Once you go through so much stuff, it's like for certain people, like death and just traumatic incidents don't really, they don't break you down like that. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I don't know how she grieving behind the scenes when she not on live, but that shocked a lot of people. A lot of people on social media was talking about it. Like that video I just showed you got like over 1 million views on Instagram. And it's probably up to 2 million by now because it was so many people commenting like, damn, like, why is she saying stuff like that? Like, you just lost your baby and you talking about burying her in Gucci? Like, in my opinion, she better off just staying off the internet. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna really say a whole lot more, man. I just wanted to do a little update on the situation because it was just trending like crazy. And I just found this whole situation to be very disturbing. And it's a lot of black folks across the country that's upset about this situation, primarily because it involved that baby. And notice everybody keep on calling her a baby because most of us are very grown. And even though she wasn't no screaming newborn baby, like literally a baby, we all view her as a baby because she was so young and so precious and so innocent. And she was a beautiful little girl. And she was just born into a very messed up situation, man. She was born to 2 hood parents. They clearly was both hood. They both, you know, I guess you can just say they're a product of their environment, man. This story happens all the time. This story happens way too often. And like I said, I know in my heart there's only one way to stop it, and it's gonna take masculine black men. I'm gonna keep saying that, strong masculine black men of God, to really start putting the hammer down on Pookie. Pookie got to go. Pookie got to go because he doing too much, and he think he can get away with it because we don't really hold him accountable the way we should. It shouldn't even come down to homicide. Pookie shouldn't even be comfortable pulling guns out, taking people's lives, because he should already be like, damn, it's some brothers in the community that's gonna do me in if I even think about hurting somebody, especially a baby. And they say that one of the killers said he didn't even know it was a kid in the car. It don't matter. It don't matter that you saying that now that she gone, bro. Your words can't bring her back. You see what I'm saying? But I'm done talking. I appreciate y'all watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff.